Alright, friends, family, YouTubers, anybody who's interested in watching, I'm doing a video. Try to keep the camera on all the way down to the bottom, or at least until this freezing weather stops. Shouldn't be no problem. I do have four-wheel drive. They've been plowing the roads. Shouldn't be any trouble whatsoever. As long as I monitor my speed and don't brake on these slopes. You know, you don't use your brakes. You use your transmission naturally to go easy. But on this side of the mountain, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the road is froze up on this side, so it's slightly different. It's a little bit different than coming up on the other side. I've never driven in snow and ice on a mountain before, so this is new. There's nobody behind me, so I'm in the lowest gear that I can be in right now until I get off of this little slope. Even though they've treated the road, it's beginning to freeze up a little bit. Are you nervous, cousin?
Yes. I have faith in you.
If somebody comes behind me and wants to go faster, then I'll be glad to pull over and let them go around, but I'm in no hurry. People that do this every day with these Colorado tags probably don't think nothing about this. And we got some pretty good sleet coming down now, and that's coating the road, so it's going to make it a little more treacherous. Going down anyways. And going up, I love going up. Going up on the other side was a cinch. Coming down over here, that's got me a little concerned. That's the temperature.
I just saw an eagle. That was an eagle.
What's coming down on this side has the temperature has literally dropped to 25 degrees. Come on now. Get down where I want you to. Manually if I have to. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to get in no hurry. This guy's... There's the resort.
Yeah. The ski resort.
Yep.
Where are their flashers on?
Well, I don't know. Some people do that. This doesn't have any sand or nothing on it, so I'm not gonna push my luck. If somebody comes behind me, they'll just have to pass or whatever. Turn on my flashers, because I got Texas plates. These folks up here knows damn good and well I don't know what I'm doing. I am videoing, by the way. So we will be on YouTube at some time when I get to where I can upload all these things. I haven't had any signal strong enough, even in the hotel Wi-Fi's, that I could upload any videos. I tried one and I let it go for like 6-7 hours, and it only did half of it. Yeah, I'm not even having to use a brake. The transmission's doing all the work. lot of traffic. There's some, so there's a car behind me now about 50, 75 yards. They're not coming up on me fast just yet. There's a whole string of fucking vehicles back there. 3 of them, and they're all probably used to driving on this crap, so they'll get right on my tail most likely.
Tight curve.
Yeah, look in a second.
There's the snow plow.
Yep. Yeah, the road's looking a little easier now. Back on the other side of that snow shed, looked a little bit rough. It actually seemed like there was ice on the road. That's why I was gonna go so slow. I'm gonna pull over because there's 3 vehicles coming behind me, and I want them to get around me because I know I'm gonna poke along a lot slower than these northern mountain people will.
Look how fast he's going.
Yeah, that's good for them. Fine. I'm enjoying my life too much. You can touch your brakes a little, but you certainly don't want to ride them, and you certainly don't want to slam on them. So I'm in the low 2nd gear, so I'm just having to barely touch the brakes a little. Oh, you son of a bitch. Now you're going to get back on the road and get behind me and tail me. Hopefully all my listeners will have adult ears. You can tell when my stress limit goes up, so does my vocabulary. Temperature's beginning to go back up. It was 25, now we're at 28. "56 years I've been thinking about doing these kinds of things. I finally got the guts to do it. I'll be 57 next month. So, beginning to be kind of partly cloudy, sunny, so some of the moisture will be going away, but we still got some sleet coming down pretty good. But it looks like the road now has unfrozen and has gone back to water, though. stuff that they use to treat it with, I'm sure is effective. I'll tell you what, it was sure windy and cold up there on top. I bet the wind chill was in the zeros. The temperature was 25. So I bet that wind chill was either in the single digits or at least the teens. Kick it up to 4th gear. '17 Ford Escape, all-wheel drive. Does just fine. Maybe not for the really hardcore off-road enthusiasts, but for me, it's done just fine for what I do. The transmission in this thing is shifting just like it should, even though, I mean, it's an automatic, but I do it manually whenever the need arises. So my cousin's been kind of quiet. I think she was a bit nervous up there on top. We're getting down here to where the road's just water now, so I think she's relaxing a little. It's a good thing I didn't have my last passenger aboard. She probably would have jumped out. Yeah, we're already back up to 30 degrees. Boy, elevation sure makes a heck of a difference. Degrees. Woo. I hope the camera's getting some of the snow on the scenery though. These trees it's just enough snow that it doesn't weigh down their branches, so the snow's just kind of sitting on top. Makes out for a pretty Christmas card picture. Just a car. Oh, Smoky Bear. Yeah.
It's a sheriff, too.
Monitoring speed. I guess when the weather's bad, they post a sheriff at each side of the mountain before you go up. Maybe that's so if conditions deteriorate rapidly, they can quickly shut it down. Or respond to anything that happens up top quickly. Kind of cool with the weather like it is, because the clouds are busting apart, so you get cloudy with snow and sleet, and then the sun comes out and you get to see the white snow reflecting from the sun on everything. It's pretty cool. Speed limit now is dropped to 45.
Tunnel through the mountain.
Yep, I forgot about this. Also, would come in handy during a bad storm if you got stranded. At least you could get out of the snow if you could make it to the tunnel. Well, it looks like we got below the snow line. That didn't take long. Okay, cuz you can relax now. Completely.
The pavement is even dry.
No, it's damp, but it's not wet. It may not have done hardly anything on this actual side of the mountain, because that's the way the mountains do. Lots of times. It can be really bad on one side, and on the other side, not much of anything. Got some pretty scenery.
Yes, we did.
Still pretty.
We had an adventure.
Until we get completely, I guess, down off the pass, it's still pretty down in here.
A stream. A pretty stream.
Excuse me, folks. You got a story to tell when you get home now.
Yeah.
I guess they called off the construction because of the weather. Well, viewers, anybody who manages to watch this video, please give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a dime, doesn't cost nothing. Give me a thumbs up so I can get some algorithm into the YouTube world and become a little more popular. All you do is click on the thumbs up and subscribe. You know, then when I do put out a video, if it's a good one, you can look at it and give me a thumbs up. If it's bad, you can give me a 0. I don't care. Just view it. The views help too, good or bad. And as always, thank you very much for being a YouTube fan.